All right, we're live.
Yeah.
Okay, there's supposed to sound like enthusiasm, I hope. That's more like it, because we're continuing Dark Souls here on Redgrim Gaming. Yes, this is a sort of a Lily's never played, because perfectly honest, we're gonna kind of death for death, which, as we saw in the last stream, except Lily didn't, because she never watches any of this back. The filthy turncoat. I Lily had to leave partway through because of troubles. Feel free to hit start and get us kicked off here. And I ended up going and facing the Black Knight with nothing but the Falchion and your thief build you insisted on. I killed it. It died. And we also killed Havel. I killed Havel. Because I needed to do something while you were gone. I needed to fill out the stream.
Don't say we like yeah, I had any part in that.
It was a the show must go on kind of thing. I didn't want to abandon the stream entirely, since we've had to do that in the past over similar instances. So today you will have to figure out how to get around Hellkite.
That sounds super.
Or as I named him, Pickles, the Hellkite dragon.
Aww.
And we're just gonna, yeah.
We have a sword now.
Yep, that's what I killed Havel with. 26 damage points at a time.
You didn't kill him with the knife?
Fuck the knife. Actually, I might have been able to kill him with the knife. It really wasn't... Like, his pattern's not that hard. He just takes hits like a fucking tank. Okay, so you can now go up that ladder to proceed the game. But you were just staring straight at it.
The lid.
The ladder. God damn it. Off we go into the wild gray yonder.
He climbs so awkwardly.
You do a lot of things very awkwardly.
That's because it's me.
I literally meant you, too, not the game character. I can't wait till we have a camera on. So everyone can see you in your Ninja Turtles hoodie.
Like my jammies?
I mean, I'm probably gonna rig them in a way that they're doing, like, close-ups. So that they're kind of, like, just on us,
great!
observing the... Okay, so, you don't want to just run out that way. So...
What was that?
So there's Pickles. Pickles the Hellkite.
Pickles doesn't like us very much.
Aw, no, we don't want to become famous. We do this for fun. Get the hell off my stream. I don't like solicitors. It's very rude of you. I appreciate you stopping by, but go away.
We don't want any.
Bigfollows.com. Come on.
We do not need your Lord and Savior.
Anyway, who else we got here? Who else we got on the viewer thing?
Yeah.
Yep. So, you have to get around him.
Around is in, like, that direction?
Yeah, you're certainly not going to fight him now. That's for sure. Yeah. Groven says, but the porn bots. What did you do?
Nothing, I continued to stand there.
I mean, you could go up there and fight it, but it is not the time for that.
Okay, so what I was meaning is, do we have to go this direction, and do I have to avoid him?
Yeah, no, you don't have to go that direction.
Oh, you suck!
We had to come from that way, so he did get a free shot on us. Yeah, don't look at the Hellkite funny. Lord Croven's advice here.
I'm kind of creeping along a thing here.
How are you guys doing in your recovery over there, by the way? That's a good thing, because after that second column, you're gonna get attacked. So just immediately put up your shield.
What?
And just turn... Well, use your right stick and look around the corner. You can see.
Oh.
Yeah. Beauty of third-person gaming. Yeah, don't just attack. There you go, there you go! Okay, so... I learned in my intrigue that the falchion works very different...
He's stuck on my boot!
Stop ragdolling him.
I'm not trying to, he was stuck!
I'd heal. Get a sippy. The falchion works very differently to other weapons. If you... There's another spear guy to the right.
Ah!
Just let him creep out from behind there, because you don't want to fight him on the narrow walk.
Oh, but why not?
Because you will fall off the narrow walk, love.
Can we make him follow?
Actually, yes. If you just kind of... If you sit here and time all the nudges and stuff, click down on the right stick. Target everybody when you fight them.
I forget about that.
Block! Block!
I am blocking!
No, you're not. You can't block and attack. Heal, because he's not that fast. Get your sippy. Get on up there. Now, unfortunately, the falchion doesn't allow you to do the thing that's really important to fight this guy. But next time when he goes to stab, move around him. Yeah, just hold left. Oh man, he was just taunting you there. He just T-posed to assert his dominance. And you died.
I'm gonna do that a lot. I do that a lot all of the time.
Well, I'm gonna give Mom a call tomorrow. Croven says she's hit or miss. I'm gonna make sure she's doing alright. Maybe I'll give her a call when the stream is over.
Here you go.
Okay. I'm gonna try to show you how this is done, but I do not know how the falchion works all that well. Because most of the dexterous weapons in this game don't operate the same. Like, a lot of the weapons have their own animations. For example, pulling the heavy attack does a double attack. Which is nice. It's good. Does a pretty good thing. But normally when you, like, hit any direction in the bumper at the same time, you would do this little punt. That punt would usually be used to bash an opponent's shield away. However, the falchion does this. It's like sweepy, retreaty move where you do a cartwheel. So you could show mommy how good you're getting.
Do a barrel roll.
There are probably weapons in here that you can do barrel rolls. See? You circle behind the shieldy guys. Because you get big damage boosts for hitting them in the weak spot. Come on. Come on. Come on, biscuits. Come on. Out of hiding. Yeah, it's a girl.
I
Oh.
just looked at you. You said both biscuits and come on. He's very confused now.
But yeah, all of the Be free! Just launched his ragdoll off the cliff there. Hey, you gotta pay attention here.
I am paying attention.
Why aren't you laughing hysterically at the amazingly bugged thing that just happened?
Isn't that funny?
You didn't see it. Whoop. You see that little bar growing across me, like on my back there, that was disappeared?
Sure.
Certain enemies cause status effect damage, whether you block them or not. Rats, for example, will poison you if that bar fills up. There is also bleeding, which is caused by those skeletons you met. unfortunately, by accident, and was no fault of anyone's.
You mean the ones that I met in the graveyard where certain people
Yeah,
told me to go?
that you just took that turn down, and I don't know what you were thinking. Despite all warning, you just went on down there.
They're plotting my imminent doom.
That's what Dark Souls is. Your imminent doom in video game format. There is another Black Knight up here I could fight, but I'm pretty sure he's like 10 times stronger than the last one. So I'm just gonna see if I can make it to the next bonfire. Well, that guy was useless. Stood there and ate it. Dark Souls combat is really only designed for one-on-one fights. Ow. Damn. No, you don't. Oh, come on, get the backstab. Get the... I was all about the backstabs last stream. Got Havel with like 30 of them. Yeah, normally you'd use that kick to knock his shield away, but we don't have a kick. Oh. There it is! Oh, here comes Piggy. Ugh. Just... Please just keep running into the fire like a moron. That'd be great. Do I hear a bell?
Yes.
I thought we were supposed to ring the bell.
Bell is tolling for us.
No. You weren't listening to the crestfallen guy when he was talking. Whoever is supposed to save the realm is supposed to ring the two bells, one above, one below. So who the hell's ringing the bell if not us? Who's cheating my Dark Souls game, and why didn't they tell me so our character could go back to watching, like, their soap operas in prison? Hold out. Okay, good. The alluring skull. I don't know what's so alluring about it. Come on, then. Get it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna be cheap as shit, because I don't want to fight Mr. Bordandies there the correct way. We're just gonna equip that alluring skull we were given. And, I'm just gonna chuck it in there. And he's gonna be like, oh my god, that's so alluring! And he's just gonna run into the fire and die. Ta-da!
Stupid.
That's very stupid, yeah. Alright, is there still somebody down there? Okay, no. Now we have the Fanged Boar Helm. Check that out. Pumbaa! Not in front of the kids.
It's a little bit ridiculous.
It's a lot bit ridiculous. Great. I'm gonna run into this here ambush. waste the last of my throwing knives. And just see if I can get us to the next bonfire so that it's your turn again. Ow! Crap! Croven says, "When I was a young warthog." You peasants are not worthy of Lily's time. Ooh, the mystery key.
Ooh.
I wonder if it opens a mystery box. Just gonna weasel my feet across this plank, despite the fact that my idle standing animation is across the boards. You can see that? Something about that just shouldn't be happening right now. Power of the warthog. Make my way back. Okay. Moving along. Alright, traversing a fog door. Fog door. Is that offensive? Feels offensive. Oh, you suck. Okay, now I just have to not die in these next 2 fights, and I should be able to, like, bull run for the bonfire. This guy needs to die, and the guy running up behind me needs to die. Oh god. I can't get out of that. That was BS. Didn't even roll the right way.
You died.
Which means it's your turn. Put down your tablet and pay attention. Be part of the stream.
Doing things.
What things? But not. Big board. Yeah, best tools to get through your first playthrough are probably the halberd. If we wind up finding that. Just a good all-rounder weapon that does a good job. And now you gotta go through everybody I made it through. Except for the big boar guy, he's dead. I think you can go that way, it doesn't matter. You just gotta squeak by the wall. Oh.
This makes it really hard to see.
What?
The giant, enormous thing on our head.
I mean, I can't imagine why it shouldn't. It should be obstructing your character's view, so it might as well obstruct yours too. Click. Get him, get him, get him, there it is! Just keep hitting him. Nice. Nice, that's how it's done. They whiff and you punish. Is the appropriate nomenclature. Yeah. He is still there too. Click. Okay, that blood stain just jumped off the cliff. Rats are coming at you now. You'll see that poison bar in a second.
Ah!
that poison bar. Block. You need to block. You cannot get poisoned right now. We do not have a way to fight that. Back up, back up. Let it... Yeah, the bar will drain back out. We don't have anything to fight poison, so just take a heal, wait for that bar to be gone, and then head in, because...
Take a sip of my hot chocolate.
I will post our GIF squid. Not GIF squid, emoji squid. Now there's a rat to your right. Nicely done. Good stuff.
Oh,
Grab
really
that, it's probably humanity.
I'm scooting it.
We'll go, like, run around it a little bit. There you go. Yeah! Humanity's always a good thing. It's in very short supply in this game.
That was the clip.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the enemies are polite enough to sit and wait their turn. Target them. Always target your opponent. It automatically tracks your sword cuts.
I was blocking.
You whiffed already, so he punished.
But I was blocking!
Not while you're attacking! How many times do I have to say that? If you attack...
I wasn't attacking, I was just blocking!
Your character kept slashing, so you had to have been pulling that wrong trigger.
I slashed it first, and then I just blocked.
Then you... I mean... You would have been. But, the other thing you can always do if you're caught in a situation where you're getting wailed on is roll.
Yeah,
Rolling.
I always forget that in, like, any game ever.
Well, rolling is very important to survive Dark Souls. You will have to figure it out. It's more important than blocking. I have totally done builds in this game where I didn't even use a shield.
I probably won't, and I'll probably just die.
Aw, man. I was hoping two-handing would... Stop running away, you frickin' coward! That's what you get. Oop. Fun with rats. They can't climb ladders. Bye. Peace.
Okay, later, bye-bye.
Don't make references only we will get.
I mean, 90s kids will get them.
Will they?
They should.
I'm not sure that's a 90s kid. Is that Animaniacs?
Yes, it was the little girl and her dog.
Yeah,
That
right.
the dog always stops her from getting into trouble, and then her mom, which was just legs, would come say things.
Wait, no. What am I doing?
And then she's just like,
I almost
okay,
went to
later,
take on the
bye-bye.
Black Knight. Sorry, I got like turned around and started heading for the Black Knight. But yes, I remember that. This is the only real good way to fight two of them at once. Target the one in the back. That's a pro strat right there.
We're getting dizzy!
And now... Ooh, that might be nice. I mean, it's better than the one we got.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not strong enough to use that.
Super!
It's alright. We'll be fine. Super? As in made of soup?
Sure.
Oh, rammed in the butt. He died the way he lived. Playing with butt stuff.
What?
I mean, don't judge him for it. God, you don't have to act that surprised. I'm just gonna try to sprint past everybody this time. I'm just gonna go for the runaway. Oh, come on! There we go. Ah! He was hacking at my ankles. No, you don't. This is not necessarily a pro strat, but it's working, so maybe write it down. Just start a conga line of idiots climbing the ladder. And just kill them when they finish animating up the ladder. Kroven knows what we're talking about, but Kroven is also an old man.
He's not that much older than me, you stop it.
Well, quit being an old lady.
I'm not an old.
You are an old lady.
You're an old lady.
I am not. That is a ridiculous accusation.
Because it's true.
Because I'm not a lady. I'm neither of those things.
Look at you being all whiny. You're being like an old lady right now, old lady.
That doesn't make an old lady. See, you're creating stereotypes, and that's not okay in 2020.
I think old ladies aren't whiny.
Some of them aren't. My grandmother wasn't. Like she
No,
could whine
but
about
she'd
some
just
things.
punch you.
Yeah, she would just punch you. She could whine about things, but not everything. It was not part of her character. It's trying to stab me in the ass.
Aha!
I just get to the. I'm sprinting for the bonfire. I'm tired of dying at this part. I want to move on. He's chasing me. Down the stairs, get 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 down the stairs. Like the thing. Do the thing. Sit at the thing. Do it. Oh, we did it. Okay.
Woo!
So I'm gonna hand it back to you again. Because I cleared the checkpoint, so it's your mess now. With our big boar head.
It's kind of annoying.
It's kind of great, though.
I mean, it looks cool, but it's still annoying. Oh, we could reverse our Halloween.
We could. We even have a humanity to do that. That does make us stronger, but know that it makes us also prone to invasion by other players.
Be more human?
When you reverse hollowing, you're just human.
Yeah.
That process is just done.
Oh.
So, you're just human.
It's not like a slow process thing.
Yeah, no. You're human until you die again. And then you're hollow again. In Dark Souls 2, they'd expand upon it further by making it so that your maximum health decreased the more hollow you became. So eventually you'd have to use humanity, because personally the first time I beat this game, I blew humanity clean off.
I mean, we could be stronger.
It's a benefit, but you're also costing yourself that humanity.
Trust me, I'm gonna die soon.
Well, then don't use it. Save it for when you need it. The best time to use humanity is when you have a nice clear way forward to the boss room, because you can then summon help to fight the boss.
Look at that thing.
I will avenge you, Timon.
Alright, Pumbaa, let's go. Where are we going?
Back up the stairs from where we came from. Or you could go down and talk to Andre, and he can upgrade equipment. Not that we have a lot of souls to spend. We do have souls to spend, because we have item souls we haven't broken yet. Kroven says it's glorious. Our boar helm. dun.
I forgot how to sprint there for a second. I mean, his headgear's definitely more annoying than ours.
He is wearing the armor of his people, I will have you know.
It still seems like it would be quite... Oh.
Hey, don't... What is wrong with you, you pervert?
Difficult
Talk to him again.
to fight it.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Zietmeyer of Katerina. Quite honestly, I've run flat
You can also come across...
Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge.
somebody else from
No matter how long
Katerina,
I wait.
and they're wearing the same stuff.
Have I waited? So here I sit.
They are Onion Knight.
weighing
They
my
take that very
options, so to
literally.
speak.
Are we supposed to be doing a thing with him?
If you exhaust everyone's dialogue, they usually ask you something, or it just allows them to appear later in the game. Like, you missed me meeting Solaire, who is the sun guy that you see, like, all the memes of.
Still closed. Still
Okay,
closed.
he's just saying
Okay.
the same thing.
The other Katarina Knight we find is actually Siegmeyer's daughter, as Kroven is apt to point out. Thank you, Kroven. I appreciate you being our mod and our fact-check liaison.
Okay, so, well, that was useless.
Well, no, it's just, if you don't exhaust their dialogues, they don't show up again.
Oh.
Yeah. So, as you meet certain characters in the game, if you don't interact with them, they just disappear.
You said we were gonna upgrade stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't to him. You have to go downstairs. I specifically said down the stairs. See to the right there with that railing and the stairs that go down?
No, I didn't, clearly. Or I would not have went there.
Like the ladder in the beginning. You had the camera facing straight at it. So meet Andre.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
We can find certain items to give Andre to so that he gets better at making things.
What do we want to do?
I like the falchion. I've never used that before, and its weird flippy-doo fight style is very amusing to me.
I mean, we
with
can,
our big boar helmet.
can reinforce it, modify.
All you can do is reinforce for now. To modify, we'd need a special item, and the falchion would have to be leveled up all the way. And then you can modify it. Scimitar, not falchion, sorry. I feel like it's called a falchion in a different game. Or there is yet another weapon that fights like it.
How do we know, like, the cost?
It's right in the top right corner, so hit OK, because you already did it. So it's going to cost 1 Titanite, we have 3, so 1's out of 3.
Okay.
And then souls versus souls required. So you could do it again.
Or do we want to do our armor?
Not particularly. I always upgrade just the weapon, because I never settle on an armor till I found them all.
Oh, so
You're
if
gonna-
you change it, it'll...
I will tell you right now that this game makes it sound like your armor matters. It doesn't. You can have the best armor in the game and still get absolutely squashed.
Don't get yourself.
So, armor's kind of just a cosmetic thing, and any reinforcement you do to it just sort of hedges your bet that little bit more.
I feel like I need all the help I can get.
Yeah, that's why we went and killed Havel. I was hoping I'd get his armor, and you'd have the best armor ever. But no, you have to find it in a later stage of the game. So our first thing we have to do is go back up these stairs and get through the actual cathedral. We're in the little offside chapel. Yes, that one is correct, saying safe zone. That one is also correct, praise the sun. More praise the sun. That guy wasted a lot of the soapstones in here.
How do you know it was the same one?
Because they had the same icon medallion. It shows you technically who it is, the little owl picture. Okay, so you got these 3 idiots to face.
Super.
I'd suggest running straight to the right and killing the guy with the crossbow. And I'd go now, because here they come. Now turn around. Target. Now he will fight you one-on-one. Nice. Nope, wait. See the green bar? You gotta keep your green bar up. And if you're holding block, it comes up slower, so let go of it when you're not in danger. See, the game's combat is very simplistic, but still complex.
My shoe.
See, that's what you missed earlier, is when I was saying the thing and you said it wasn't that funny. The guy got caught on my shoe, and then it just launched him off into nothing. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I'd target him. He is probably also going to follow you out here, so... Now, he's going to use his big swing. You're not going to get that lucky again. This is where the fight gets tough. You're going to have to not get greedy. Take 1 or 2 shots, and then come around him again.
Ah!
Yeah, don't... So hold up your shield. You're probably going to want to figure out how to roll right now, by the way. Good. Now, roll. Oh!
I was trying, but I pressed
roll backward, roll away from him. Now, heal, Sippy. Nope, not now. Yeah,
Yes, I got that,
now. And roll. Good. This is going great. This is actually not going bad at all. Croven says it's bonk day.
It sure is.
Yeah, so when he winds up, you don't want to be moving in to attack him. And I would be using your bumper attacks. Because your trigger attack...
Oh, I thought I was out of the way!
Hey,
I thought I was clear of that.
alright. F up. Hopefully I don't just sit here and beat everything for you while you just kind of cry. I'd feel really awful, but you seem to be getting a hang of it as we go. You're getting better. I have a feeling you're going to beat a boss before this day's out. There are enough of them, and we will find them. Yeah, it's just figuring out the little subtleties. So I'm gonna come over here, deal with her shoots a lot. That's called a parry. I don't recommend trying parries yet, but when you pull the left trigger, you do this little shield swing. If you hit that right when most opponents try to hit you, you get like a free instant like death attack. Most enemies will die if you nail it. Only in later game does it get tougher. Okay, so I got our souls back. There's Sir Bonks a lot. Oh god, that was fast. But we just want to get, like, little stabs. See, I'm just getting, like, little quick ones in. Okay, again they ring the bell, like, is that not my job here? See, I'm not even blocking right now.
They're
'cause I want
stealing your jobs.
But I'm not even blocking here because I want my stamina to come back ASAP. Ugh, god dang it!
See, that's what happened to me!
No, I did it too soon. You only have certain moments inside the roll of invincibility frames, and it's like in the middle of the roll.
See, where I keep getting messed up is I'll push, like, the attack button, like, 3 times.
No, you don't. Oh, got him while he was trying to heal. He got greedy with his sips. Suck it. You were saying.
I keep, like, pushing the attack button, like, 3 or 4 times, and then I get hit in that process, and it's still, like, in that cycle, so it continues to do those attacks.
It can, but you can interrupt anything with the roll. Keep that in mind. So if you get stuck, just roll. When in doubt, roll. Just like in just like when we're doing kata and stuff. When in doubt, just basic sequence. Just in this case, it's rolling.
I'm probably not gonna remember that.
You will, because it's gonna become your panic switch. Ow!
You
Dang
say
it!
that.
Fucking dick. I got a trident. I'll wiggle it in and out of me bum when I'm bored. Jerk. So this is the dumbwaiter. This is one of the many things that Dark Souls does really awesome. It's level connection. So it's kind of annoying to navigate, but now we can use that elevator to get back to the Firelink Shrine, where the game started.
Okay.
We're back with Sad Sack over here on the wall. This guy. Who's all like, ooh, bet you think you're special. Well, you're not, man. That was basically his whole speech. Using the main bonfire when you can get here gives you 10 Estus flasks rather than 5. And a thing I just picked up at that altar. I can talk. Well, I can talk to this lady. She doesn't talk back. Give her the Firekeeper soul, and boom! Now our Estus flask heals more in one go. Yes, Blood of Zeus is very awesome. If we have any viewers who have not watched that yet, hit up Blood of Zeus. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I mean, I'll watch anything that says it has Matt Mercer in it, and play anything with Matt Mercer in it. So, I was doomed from the start, but it's actually worth the watch. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, did you ever talk to Fatty here?
Hello there.
Fatty
I didn't
McBowlcut?
know.
I am Pet. If
He's just another one of those guys who affects the plot if you actually chat with him a little bit.
No.
He gives us a copper coin. Ain't that lovely of him?
That please you?
What is your decision? Of course it's yes. No, we will not be joining a covenant with the gods. But we're happy to meet you. And I get a Chivo? What? How have I not done that?
Because it's on my profile.
We're not on your profile. That was purple.
Yes, we are.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, good. That was going to be a little awkward for me. One thing we're also going to end up doing now is I'm going to go sprint through the cemetery. Because, well, first of all, if you do this right... I jumped off too soon, didn't I? Or too late? Dang it, I can't tell. Yeah, okay. I think this is just how you go to do the one thing, but not the thing. But yes, we are big fans of Blood of Zeus. Did you happen to finish it, Croven? Because we're actually done with Season 1. Let's see, I could swear... Yeah, that is where you jump off. Just not what I remember. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a little secret compartment, and I'm gonna try not to die. Well, let me go spend these souls first if I can. And then when I die, we won't lose them.
Okay.
We also, by the way, finished Legend of Korra for the first time through. Yay, platforming. In a non-platforming game, wonderful thing. We finished Legend of Korra. It's okay. I'm not super thrilled with it. It's got its issues. It definitely, like, not everything has aged well like they hoped it would.
Well, and like, it doesn't really... I know it's a separate show, and you keep telling me that, but there's no way you can't compare it to the first one, because it's still an Avatar show. And there's just way less depth in it than there was in the first one.
See, I don't agree about it being with less depth. I just feel that, like, it came out at a time where beating the shit out of your character and just putting them in the worst place imaginable was character development to some people, rather than actually taking the time to really develop a character. I do like that Korra actually changes from beginning to end. I do like how she's dynamic, and I don't mind the story beats they go through, but there's no reason she can't win one of those fights by herself, for shit's sake.
Well, and I just feel like everything's very, like, surface level in that show.
Some of it is, for sure.
Where the first one was, like, very deep and very involved with all of the characters, and if they mentioned something, they were gonna finish it in one way or another. But
It's still worth the watch, Groven. You'll still get something out of it. It's just, like, realizing after finishing the show that in the first season it's all about the equalist movement, and the nature of equality being very rifted heavily towards the Benders, that they seem to have all this power. That is just never really addressed in a way that's satisfying. They're like, oh, well, we elected a president, and I'm like, oh, okay. Does that mean all the people get treated better? Not particularly. Benders are still the most important predominant members of society, and they still do all the important things in society, and they have a president now. Okay. Ooh, the Zweihander! Skeleton run! Ugh! Whoa. I'm not done here. No. No. I have more things to complete on this earth. You skellies can fuck off. Take your skelly bones and fuck off with them. See, like, you don't have to survive this place necessarily, but there's a lot of goodies to get if you can just run like hell and get them all. One more. I don't think I missed any goodies. But I didn't miss a skelly either, so this is just one party that no one's gonna have fun at. Pin the tail on the asshole, and the asshole is me. Oh, good. I wasn't sure where I fell there for a second. I, like, looked away to watch the chat. Yeah, it's good just to kind of close. All the nature of things just sort of falls flat. Like the whole, oh, we gotta bring the spirits back is a thing that doesn't amount to anything. Just, the show tries to be more important than it really is. And then it never gives Korra, like, a real win. Ever. She's just the world's kicking bag. And it's like, oh, but, you know, it's important that she just always gets up. And I'm like, well, no, it's important that she wins. That's, like, the fun of it. She has all the power in the world.
like, an 11-year-old kid did better than she did.
Granted, that 11-year-old kid grew up in a time of war, but... Like, he grew up after Sozin's Comet, so fair play. But it doesn't have the same impact as the first one. I do think it's pretty deep. I do think there are a lot of moments that cut real hard. She faces, like, PTSD in a very real and kind of painful to watch way, and it does tackle a lot of really solid issues. It's just they don't ultimately serve the plot in any good way.
It's
My favorite villain's in Season 3, and you'll know why if you look up his voice actor when you go to watch it. Just throwing that out there. I'm turning the controller over voluntarily because I survived the Skelly run. Now that big boy is gone. Most big enemies are dead and they die permanently. Sorry if I was over talking you.
I started like 4 sentences.
I'm sorry. I was trying to pay attention to the game and what I was saying and trying not to ramble and not get killed like an idiot. Now, you don't want to go that way, because you don't have to. Yeah, he's a dick. Roll. Roll. You want to go back the other way, actually?
Which way?
So if you turn around, the way I came out in the elevator, there's actually a staircase to the right. Past that column. The next column. The next one. Keep going. No. No. No.
Keep going!
I said after the next columns. Now you're in the elevator.
Okay.
You didn't need to be in the elevator. You just
Why
got
is it
off the
just
elevator.
automatically moving?
Because you stepped on the little foot plate on the floor. Ah, yes, God of High School. That's a weird one. I was not into that one. No. There you go. Yeah, all the elevators have a foot plate. You can actually see your character step on it and press it. But immediately when you get off the elevator, there are stairs to your left that'll take you up.
Who opens that? Who's running this elevator?
You?
Ow.
With foot plate power, there's a guy right on the stairs who's gonna try to own you. Oh!
And he did.
I mean, it was a little cheap sticking you to the door, to the wall there. Why don't you give that another run? You also didn't have full health, even though you haven't fought anything. We do have a couple other pieces of equipment I wasn't paying attention. I picked a bunch of stuff up in the Skelly zone.
Like all the way back here.
That's okay. You just gotta go up the... like, up through there where that ghost is, to the left. Right. There's a right path up the stairs, the middle one. And then up those stairs, past... No, there's nothing in there.
Sure.
Yes, I've already rolled through all that. We've been here before, remember? We need to get back to anime night here soon. Except the final fight? Was it weird or just bad? Yeah, you went one too hot, one too far up there. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Turn right here. And make sure you go in the one that actually has the elevator in it. The split dumbwaiter system. As we go up, the other side goes down.
Inside yourself.
Inside your Pumbaa heart. Sounds gross. Like somebody quoted the phrase budophilia on Facebook to mean a love of martial arts. And I was like, that doesn't sound like that at all. That sounds awful. That sounds gross. Yes.
It's like, what is going on here?
You might want to target him. Don't attack. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say that soon enough. He has the rapier, and those assholes do parry. Sorry. I forgot they did that until he, like, brought the blade in for the, like, fancy position. Fancy. Somebody will get what I just said there. Actually, what other gear did I find in there? Did I find any new armors? No. I did find a Zweihander. Oh, and we got the winged spear. If you'd rather give that a try.
I don't know.
It's... So I'll say this. Halberd and the spear, if I remember right... we don't have the... We are insufficient to use this weapon. But if we were strong enough to wield it, and I don't know why we're not, it's not... It's a spear, it's not that heavy. I believe you can attack from behind your shield with that weapon. Come on, get him! Get him! Chop him at his ankles. We could also lure him off the stairs if we don't want to keep fighting him like a chump. Come on. Come on, give it a stab. You ain't enough freak to stop this man. Got him. Okay. Welcome to Leon Plays Dark Souls. Sorry. What kind of sounds is he making? Played this game like a dozen times and I do not know why he makes those sounds. Ow. Back you up. They get a lot of damage out of me for being like the weakest.
Bodies.
For being like, they look like piles of bed sores. Forget piles of bodies. They're living bed sores. Alright, let's see if I can whip Mr. Trident here.
Got a thing on your shoe?
Oh, he just
He
tried.
died?
No.
Oh.
He just ran away. He wussed out. Robin says they look like beef jerky. I'm not putting anything that looks like that in my mouth. If you hand me jerky like that, I will punch you. I'll assume you abused an animal to make that jerky. Not even an animal, like an orphan or something. It's disgusting.
It's
They look
just
disgusting.
literally, he like... What is the,
Drop stab. Oh, get a cheap shot. Oh, I got him. And angered the entire parade while I'm at it. Oh man. How did the wood shield hold up to that? See ya! See ya! Iron batted orphan jerky. Groven
It's
gets
what a
that joke.
fleam is for.
Fleam. That's only a good reference for those of us who get it. Although so is iron battered orphan jerky. And Croven with the classical reference.
You know, some of us aren't reading the chat.
I understand
so you
that.
cannot just respond.
No, I did not mean to walk through that. I was trying to... Oh, this is gonna be bad.
So you cannot just respond to things that are said. You have to say what is said.
He said, brave Sir Robin ran away. Do you get that reference?
No.
Well, then what good does it for you to know what the chat said?
Maybe other people would like to know too, because they're not reading.
Well, it's funny enough, because I archive these videos on YouTube, and the chat does not get archived. So, every time I respond to chat, and then it goes on the YouTube archive, they'll know what the hell I'm talking about, too, anyway. So, unless I sit here and actually say what the chat says, it doesn't mean anything to the archive. So, yeah, good point. And there's a cutscene.
Angry?
He is angry. I'm on his roof.
Why?
Because we need to ring his bell.
Leave his bell alone.
Ugh. Yeah, I only wanted to kill Mr. Trident and run back to the bonfire because we'd be all set to try to be human and summon a buddy for this. Why am I not hitting it? I'm like swinging dead on his tail and it's like, nah, I don't care. Ow! At least I got more healed than I lost. Shut up, you can't even beat the guy on the stairs.
No.
So you wouldn't have made it this far.
No.
So shut up!
Ow!
Ow! Ugh. And now's where things get messy. Yeah, I'd summon a buddy, because that's exactly what this jerk-off does. Keep back rolling. We'll get a second to heal in a second. There it is. Ow! Alright, we can take a ding. You can get a nick. I have never fought the gargoyles without help.
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle! That was greedy. Oh, come on! That was cheap. It let it double tap me. I should have, Lord Groven. He insists I handed you the controller when that fight started. Although I'm gonna have to do it now. It's your turn. But if you can be human and you can make it up to that ladder position, you can summon Solaire to help you fight them. Just try not to lose our humanity. So first things first, you're going to need to go into the inventory. Use items. That first one there. Scroll up. It'll take you to the bottom of with the D-pad. There you go. And use one humanity. Just one. Bang. Now we have it in that top left there. And you can spend it at the bonfire to restore humanity. Humanity restored.
Except we just totally, like, stuck ourselves in the fire to do that.
Yep. It's okay. We are born of the fire. And now you gotta head back up the way you came. Oh, and you don't look like bacon anymore.
I can't tell.
What? What do you mean you can't tell? Look at that swagger. That's a live woman swagger. No. Kind of. Wait, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much of this place interconnects. I just don't think it does. There's a corpse I missed. Ooh. I don't think those will help you much in that fight, but...
But we still got him.
The last pack of those we found I used trying to kill the Black Knight, which was very effective. Turn right. There you go. That staircase. Through the column.
Rob.
The other column, sorry. That one. The almost complete column. Go up the ruined staircase. No, not that ruined staircase. The other ruined staircase. Okay, so. Elevator's on the right side. Now, Mr. Needle Stabby on the stairs is going to be back.
Ah!
Nope, you overshot the staircase. Yeah, that's not the staircase you want either. This is the altar. Go around that right wall there.
Oh, I couldn't even, like, tell that was an opening.
Ooh, that's a summon sign. So we can bring Jin Terry 45, who is actually another player. You can summon him. Hopefully that was a good thing. If he shows up red, start stabbing him. Because all the doors fogged up. And I'm not... This isn't going to be good. Yeah, Wait. Okay, he's white. He's your friend. He's your buddy. So now, you're going to head up the stairs with him. He's going to help you fight. Look at him go! Oh, wait, I think he has the Drake sword. just let him do most of the work, I guess. Turn right. Head through there. He's already fighting the other guys for you.
Look how good I'm doing.
Cheap ass. Is that the Drake sword? Yes, that's the Drake sword. So, he did the cheap shit. Which is a thing you could do if you really wanted to make this game easy on yourself.
God, he's just like head.
He knows what he's here for.
I don't.
Now when you get up there, there should be another summon sign that'll allow you to summon Solaire. So go up the second... He went up the second one. Ooh, there's two! The orange one is Solaire. The yellow one is just another player. I don't know how many you can have summoned at once. I know in 2 you can have 3. Solaire! Sunbro! I don't know if that'll unsummon Jin Terry, though.
We're gonna find out.
That'd be fair, because the Drake Sword's really cheap. Sunbro!
Oh, I get them both.
Cool. And the other summon sign seems to have disappeared, so now you have to go through the fog first, and it'll let them follow.
Completely.
Hit A. And now he's just gonna come right the fuck at you, so... Yep, he's already here.
Can't see anything.
Target! Go grab your green thing first. Oh, he broke its tail. And let go of your shield. Hit A, hit A, hit A. You're about to get wailed on. Target. Click it. Roll.
I tried!
It's okay.
Ah, no, I'm on fire!
Oh no, you got wasted.
I thought fire was our friend!
Why would fire be our friend everywhere? That's not our fire.
I was trying to get out of the way.
Welp. That was quick. All right. I'm going to do it hard mode style, I suppose. That's the only fair way to do this. I'm just going to try to fight it straight. Undead. No help.
Is it though?
Is what, though?
A fair way.
No, the fair way would be to get Solaire on your side so that it's at least 2-on-2. Your way, if you'd have just stayed alive, would have probably fought itself, because that dude with the... Getting the Drake Sword is a cheap way to, like, complete the game. Basically, you remember Pickles on the wall? Yeah. If you shoot Pickles' tail an ass-numbingly obnoxious amount of times with arrows, it breaks, and it gives you the Drake Sword. Which is like the third strongest sword in the entire goddamn game. I just fell for the parry. Frickin' Healy cheaty bitch. Only I'm allowed to do that. I'm the player. Turd. And we're just gonna sprint through all the undead a-holes. All the Bako boys, as Kroven would like to call them. And here I go, into the light. Into the what? Stop ringing that damn bell. Not paying for all this bell maintenance. Ow. What? Oh, well. I've never seen the game cheat the bosses so much as it just did. Sweet, I broke his tail myself. Which is good, it reduces his attacks. Staggered him. The other one's already spitting fire at me like a douche. I don't know why only one of them spits fire. Oh, well...
You have
hush,
to say something!
Hush my mouth!
Had to say it.
Heal, get a sip. Roll, roll, get out of the flames! Out of the fire and the flames so we don't die! Oh god, I'm about to roll off the roof. Got our souls back. Gotta heal in! I figured this was fair to you to play it this way, but it appears it's not, because I can't even get close enough to hit them now.
Oh, you got one.
I almost went off the roof doing it though. Oh my. That is so lucky. If I can kill one of them, this fight's over.
Feels like phased.
It happens. Clipping happens in these older games. Clipping happens in modern games. I don't know why I said older games. Clipping is just a consequence of 3D models. Fuck off! Stop spamming fire, you cheating asshole. Alright. It's okay, I can take one hit if I got the sip. Stop. Why are they spamming at me? Ugh, I couldn't move. I mean, I was doomed to. I have no help. So use another humanity. This time, don't fuck it up.
I make 0 promises.
On my next attempt, I will use a humanity and grab Solaire. Grab Solaire. Rovan, I do not understand what your what is for, or is it just because of how the fight turned out? Yeah, you need to use one in your inventory. Well, because they're still in like this little black, glowy crystal form. You could also, before you do anything else, see all those lost souls we've got hanging out in our inventory?
Yeah.
You could burn through all those and level up a bit. Just like use all 6 of those. And now you just use them all. Go back into your inventory and just keep using them until we don't have any souls in our inventory. Because then maybe we can take a hit more than like 2 hits. For Croven, the reason we were not getting so smashed and battered around the arena like we should have been is we have Havel's ring. You were there for that. When I killed Havel, I gained his ring, and his ring makes it harder to knock us over. We take punishment better.
That's?
No. Go back to the inventory, because you probably got more.
Oh.
There's a lot of different variations of different soul things. They're different denominations, so like that one you just used was 1,000-piece souls.
Rubbish!
Now you're done.
Okay.
Yep, now just go back to the bonfire where you can level up. Leave your menu. And now vitality's for your health, endurance is for our stamina, dexterity is the weapon we're using, but strength is also kind of important. It determines actually how tough we
Will you
are.
be able to?
I don't know by how much, so don't try to reach that without knowing. You could back out and look. It'll tell you what your minimum strength requirement is. Or you could just raise vitality and endurance and just up our health a little bit. Endurance will raise our stamina so we can fight a little longer. And now go down to accept. Okay, good. It's saved then. Just hit B and leave.
Ah!
Now, did you do the humanity thing?
No.
Okay, so now you gotta go back into your inventory. Find a humanity to use. You could, of course, also stack humanity once you're unhollowed, and it will increase the benefits you get. I can only think of one time where I really bothered to do that, though. Because it also improves your rare chance drop from common enemies. So when you're fighting rats, you can get more humanity. Later, we'll wind up in, like, underground sewery kind of area, where if you boost your souls all the way to 20, so like it says 00 there, if you had that to 20, killing like every rat drops humanity. And you can just pile humanity in your inventory and just keep reloading the bonfire and being a cheap ass to have infinite humanity. This is also helpful if you join the one covenant that Kroven brought up, the Witch Sister Chaos Covenant. And then you get this crazy firebomb explosion thingy that you can use if you're attuned enough and intelligent enough. Which we currently aren't. It's cool, though. It's also the only way to rescue Solaire from infinite insanity that can happen to him in his plotline. You got this guy? Lure him back down the stairs. Click on him. Always click every enemy. Not now, not now! That's his... Oh god, you barely lived. Get out, just run off the stairs. Run. Heal right now. Do it right now. Now turn around. Take him on.
Didn't we have the other guy?
Yeah, he was right here. But he has taken his sign down. Don't attack! Why do you always... It's the same thing every time.
Because he's just standing there.
When he posts his sword, he's going to parry. Every time he does that so he can flourish and stab you for a free death. He's, I believe, the only enemy in the game that does that, too. Is the guys with the rapier. You died. Alright, let's get the first bell out of the way here. Let me see if I can pull this off. Firstly, I'm going to actually equip our humanity to our thing here, because I keep forgetting you can do that. So now our humanity is just an item we use from the game menu. The hood, I mean. Reverse that hollowing. Excuse you, shirtless man. Stop looking at me like that. Go away. No, stop it. It's weird.
He wanted to spoon.
Well, too fucking bad. Lily is going to be the one who let the dogs out. Or is that whom? She will be whomsoever let the dogs out. It's Ohio. It's always technically snowing.
It's so bad up there.
Is it really?
Like super windy.
Ohio has finally hit winter, like it means it.
It decided to. It's like fit.
It's kind of fun. I picture somebody from, like, Texas moved to Ohio, and now it's all snowy and stuff, and they're like, God damn 2020, not realizing this is just Ohio. They can't hear you, by the way. Lily is off mic and carrying conversation, which is fine and all. Oh my. I am getting absolutely surrounded here. Just throw the Brazzer sign on me right now. Jesus. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to deal with them. I do feel bad. I probably should have put Dark Souls 2 on first, and we should have tried that one. It is a much more easier gate to entry than Dark Souls 1. This one is, in my opinion, much tougher. But we play games to have fun. We're not pro gamers. That's not a thing in our vocabulary. Touch the summon sign.
Come on.
I can't hear that.
Touch the
I mean, I didn't hear you. Raise the sun! Let's do it, son bro. In we go for another round of fighting gargoyles. Oh yeah, this is much better. Ow! I forgot the other one was coming. But at least he's fighting Solaire this time. Ow! Dang it! Got greedy. Thankfully, Solaire's always, like, got your back, so if you end up in trouble, he seems to have an AI that comes to your aid. Ugh, Solaire!
I have returned.
I never noticed. Solaire fat rolls. He's not well equipment managed.
And so have the snowy doggos.
Alright, gargoyles are dead. It's
Yay.
done. Fuck them.
I mean, if that's what you do with corpses.
Gargoyle corpses. Is it still bestiality if it's a mythical creature? Asking for a friend. Okay, so far it's been Leon plays Dark Souls while giving a little sister turn to Lily. You say yeah. Do you mean it is, in fact, bestiality there, Lord Krogan? Because, I mean, they're technically not animals. They're statuary. Is that the right word? They're made of statue? It's not
I
quite.
don't think so.
I didn't call it stationary. They're statuary. I didn't say statutory either. Which also doesn't apply because I'm sure they're older than this frickin' church. But we've rung the first bell of awakening. Woo!
Yay.
Which means I'm gonna pass the controller back to you again.
Why?
You chose Dark Souls. You have signed that dotted line of hell.
I got an achievement. Ring the bell.
Yay! Now we gotta figure out how to ring the bell. I do believe, as much as I keep joking, that the ringing of the bells we hear outside of our game is other players ringing the bell in our server.
We look like we have a trilobite on our head.
It's still a boar.
Trilobite.
Trilobor?
Sure.
Orlobite. Like, that's definitely a piggy nose. You can't fight that.
But look at that.
Look at what?
That.
What? I'm looking at it.
That.
It's still a pig. It's an armored boar. Hi, Winston. Would you like to come say hi to the stream? You haven't quite figured out speak yet, but... Come here. Speak. Speak. Speak.
Which apparently means lick mouth.
Yeah, you weirdo. Sweet boy. Speak. Give us a woof. Everyone thinks you're imaginary. Woof. Speak. Nope.
Runs away.
Nope. He hasn't figured that one out. Alright, we'll leave Winston alone for now.
Ah!
Oh boy. That would have been a hilarious way for you to die, and would have been an excellent moment to look at me and just be like, okay, I'm not playing Dark Souls. I can't even handle ladders in Dark Souls.
What's this dude?
Ah. We'll give him a talk. Get to know him.
I am Oswald of Careem, the partner. No
So, Oswald has to do with multiplayer stuff.
yet magnanimous are the gods.
He also sells a couple of key items that are pretty decent in a pinch.
Wait, could we have been playing this multiplayer?
Kind of. Those two guys the one guy you summoned before with the Drake sword was another player. And you can only summon them around the boss fight areas. You can't take them through the whole game with you. Our other dog, Atlas, has turned into a piled donut under a blanket. He looks adorable. Follow us on Twitter or find our Redgrim Gaming Facebook page. Is that what you called it?
There's like nothing on it yet. But I'm working on it.
But if you follow either of those pages, you can see doggo pics. And maybe a face reveal one day. And then you can pay me to take that face reveal down when you realize just how ugly we really are.
Hey!
What?
I said wait!
Collectively, I drag you way down. I muddy this average so hard. That curve, like, that would flatten a curve
You do
like nobody's
not.
business.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to be.
I am. I'm ugly. I'm piggy. The shape I'm in, you can sell my body to science fiction when I die.
Is there like a place I'm supposed to be going?
Well, back down for starters.
I feel like that's not
now-
where I'm currently going.
It's not. But what you can do to kind of cheat the system here and make things a little easier is go into your inventory.
Not jump.
Go into your inventory. Yeah, don't jump. You have 11,000 souls. Don't waste those. Go into your inventory as an hit start. You dork. Welcome to Dork Souls. This is where we let Lily have the controller and play Dark Souls. In your regular... Nope. Yep, there you go. Into your sack. Scroll down till you find Homeward Bone. With the D-pad, please. Holy crap,
I just
assimilate.
walked right off the roof.
The good news is you'd be able to get your bloodstain back. Now use that one. That one, right there. Just use that right now. Yes. Ta-da! We go to the bonfire automatically. Fast travel at its weakest. There's better fast travel later in the game. Hi, Winston. Coming back over to my mic. You gonna speak this time? Speak. Speak. Retreat. You want to treat? Speak. Speak. Good boy. That's how you do it.
Atlas is just like slow rolling over here, like, wait! You said treat, right? And emerged.
So
from
that
his
was
blanket bundle.
Winston saying hello. Sorry, I got back on the mic.
Never mind.
I thought you were done yet. Sorry. But that was Winston saying hello to the stream. He's a butthole, but he's also a sweetheart. Alright, so now that you're back here, first off, stop. Go back to the bonfire. Spend those souls and level up. You gotta go use the bonfire to do that.
Get the souls first.
You have them, they're right there in the bottom right corner. I believe we have the gargoyle soul too. You could go in your inventory and use that. I don't remember if you collect his soul though, in that manner. That looks like a no. Some bosses will give you a great soul, like that boss's soul, and you can spend those for a lot of souls. Or, and the reason why they're items, is you can turn them into weapons. Dexterity is our current weapon's forte. You could also look into how much strength you need to switch to the spear. Unless you want to just hang on to that scimitar. You can also adjust multiple values at once. You don't have to confirm each and every individual. I would say vitality and endurance are the two biggest things we're going to be improving with this build. Endurance increases our stamina, which of course increases how hard we can fight. How many times we can let them wail on our shield first. So now we have to return to the Undead Burg. I'm trying to remember is how. We could also, at this point, return to the Undead Prison, but that'll be a tough fight. Because I'll admit, I'm having a little trouble remembering where to go from here in my head. Which is weird, because I have played the... I have saves on this game that have, like, their 9th playthrough going. I've played, like, I don't know, 10 different builds. I just know that we have to head back into the Undead City and start heading down. But I've forgotten how to do that. I know we picked up the mysterious key, which we didn't have before. And I think that opens one of the gates in town. So one of the things we're going to do is you're going to head back up that elevator the way you went before. Oh, now we can hear what's-his-name snoring. The King Seeker. But we'll meet him another. Gotta ring both bells to meet him. Is that important?
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
No. I mean, you can join the covenant with the gods if you like, but there are other better, cooler covenants. There will never be anything in these ones.
Why?
Because if there were, you already got it. Bells all hours of the night. Now we're gonna head back up. 'Cause now we're gonna open the way. Gonna kind of go back the way we came and kind of clear some of the path. I wanna say there was something back there we missed, but I honestly can't remember. So I would go out the side door right there. No. Why are you turning?
Right where?
That straight ahead of you is the side door. You're in a big cathedral. You just came in on the left side of it. Now you're heading out the right side of it. The arrow guys to your left, you can just sprint through that hallway. Just keep going. Just, oh boy, just keep going. Roll. Roll and flee. And then there's a stair. Once you get in this big room, there's a stairwell to the left immediately. Keep sprinting it as best you can, because they are going to try to follow you down here. Down the stairs, you're going to loop around, down more stairs. There's a bonfire in the middle here. Use that bonfire to get them to stop following you. Now we'll respawn here, because this is the next place I remember you can go. Down, where Andre is. Not down. And through that door is the next possible way to go that I recall. There is a way to get deeper into, like, the undead town part.
Oh god!
Yeah, this guy. Welcome to fighting the Titanite Demon. He is going to leap at you when you get close enough, so be prepared to roll as soon as he makes a very suspect move. Click. Get your target on him. He is going to be very hard to beat. He takes a lot of punishment. And he does have a couple of cheap-ass, like, insta-kill moves. Boy, quit ringing a dumbbell. Find your stamina. Let go of your shield to let it come back up. Oh, yeah, he hits pretty hard. You might want to hit down on the D-pad when you get a chance, until you get the Estus flask out. There you go. Oh, rolled too soon.
I got stuck on, like, the pot or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you did stand up, like, right on cue to get nailed, but that's okay. Nah, give it one more go. If we can get past the Titanite Demon, I think we'll be good to call it a stream from here. How are you liking Dark Souls?
I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's that hard. I die in any other game, so I don't really think it seems any more difficult. Like, the control scheme is fairly,
If a bit complex.
I mean, not really, no.
There's a lot of buttons to keep track of, and there's a lot of things that if you sat there and... Like, you have to practice this control scheme to kind of get a feel for it.
I just don't push any.
Well, no, I mean, like, when to roll, when to block. Stop blocking, you're choking your stamina.
That doesn't
Like-
have anything to do with the actual physical controls. That's just being how to play the game.
That's fair. It's a fair way to look at it.
Like, the physical controls are easy. Like, I hated playing, like, Assassin's Creed for, like, the 5 minutes that I played it. Because I couldn't play it.
Yeah, the first Assassin's Creed is not... Like, it was very fond in my memory, and revisiting it was not fun. If we ever pick up an Assassin's Creed again, it'll be 2, and from 2 onward, because that's when the controls got kind of rounded out a little better. You really gotta target people right when you get close. You
I
gotta
do forget that.
Yeah. Whoa! Target. Target.
He was targeted!
No, he isn't.
He was!
Not at any point.
I clicked it.
That doesn't mean you targeted him. The camera will center on him when you do that. This reminds me a lot of when Preston, my youngest brother, was little. And I'd get yelled at because he didn't get a turn to play. But he was too little to actually play.
I don't think I like that comparison.
Well, because this is pretty much how it would go. He'd die. Although, at least in your defense, you keep trying. Back then, he'd turn it off. Or, like, get mad and leave, or... like, you know... You're at least still trying. You're here. You're giving it a fair swing. Put the heal in. Oh god! That was a mistimed roll.
See how it happens?
Yes, this is Dark Souls. It's not pleasant for veterans either. There's one in particular move he does that would be instant death for us right now.
Like a jump on you?
He has one of those, but no. There's one where he, like, picks you up in the middle of that prong on his bident and just starts zapping you until you die.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. He just lifts you into the air and just goes zarp, and you're dead. Ow, that was greedy. That was greedy of me. He's getting a lot of cheap hits with his tail I don't remember him being able to get. You keep your zappies to yourself.
I just feel like not to have a head.
He's a daemon, he doesn't need one.
How does he see?
How does he poop? I don't have an answer to that question either.
I mean, he might have a butthole under that tail, but he sure doesn't have a head.
I mean, he doesn't have another leg, and they certainly don't give him a toilet down here. It's like fighting Havel round 2. Although Havel didn't give me this many swings. Wow. I got lucky there. The wood shield is a lot better than I remember it being. That's something I forgot. We did pick up another shield. We could have been using it.
Weren't strong enough to...
We have another one that I grabbed in the Skelly Gardens. I mean, graveyard. Skeleton Gardens. Where we put our dead. Let's keep chipping away. Back up, because he's going to do something funky. Oh, rolled right into the column. Oh, God. That was his perfect chance to finish me right there, and he let it go. You should never be greedy at this game, but you should also never be a sucker. And the Titanite Demon's playing sucker. Don't jump. Oh, how did he get that? Quit running away, you big frickin' ponce. Titanite demons aren't hard, they're just... they take a lot of punishment and they dole a lot out. But their pattern is really basic. Got him. And now we have Demon Titanite, which we cannot use to do frickin' anything. But when I ran into the Skelly Gardens, we got this shield. Which is... which has a higher armor rating, but a weaker overall use. its durability's higher, it'll last longer. Because there is weapon degradation. They do break eventually. Another reason we need to always know how to get back to Andre.
Sure.
This guy. Because you also got to repair your equipment. You can also buy from him... Oh, we can learn a gesture. Hurrah! Okay, now we can hurrah. We can also buy from the other... Yeah, there it is. We can buy these so that we can repair our own stuff at the bonfires later in the game. But we've killed the Titanite demon. We've rang the first bell. You are improving. You know, you're getting somewhere. You kind of have your own style.
Yeah.
I mean, that's everyone's style at Dark Souls. I couldn't play this game without dying. I'm gonna put one more reinforce into our scimitar so that it's nice and strong. We also got the gargoyle's tail when we broke it, which is an axe. Neat indeed.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Aw, see, Andre doesn't want to see you go hollow. He wants to see you complete this game and be awesome at it. But I think that'll do it for today. We've been playing for about hour and 40 minutes, give or take. What are you thinking so far? Want to continue Dark Souls? You like the way it is?
I mean, it's not bad.
I'll tell you this, it's one of the most interesting experiences storyteller-wise. Because the game doesn't really tell you that much, as I'm sure you've noticed. But it does, in fact, have this incredibly huge, rich, deep lore, and there is a big story happening. It's just kind of already happened without you, and you have to learn about it. You're a murder archaeologist going through the ruins of this ancient civilization.
Like, I guess the only thing, honestly, like, negative that I'd really say so far is that, like, if I were playing this game by myself, I would have no idea where I was going or what I should be doing, and I would probably just wander around aimlessly, get frustrated, and give up and never play it again.
And that is most people's first experience with this game. Believe it or not, you're actually right on the money, and I had mentioned when you were off stream letting the dogs out that Kroven pointed out our friend Shane gave up on this game because he didn't know what he was doing, and great video game reviewer Yahtzee Croshaw had that same first experience with this game. He gave up. But he eventually described it to the nature of walking in a room and stepping on a rake and having it blat you in the face. Well, you don't do that again, do you? And eventually a friend convinced him, no, really, you really gotta just keep digging at it, and he's like, fine, I'm just gonna keep going in and tanking the rakes until I see if I, eventually just warm to the experience. And I believe his line was, well, blat me in the face with a rake if that's not kind of what happened to me. As this game just kind of grows on you. And you need somebody to actually guide you through the first few hours of this game. I used YouTube, for example. I watched like a couple videos on where to go at first. And then as I started to kind of get a grasp of the game and started getting a grasp for how I'm supposed to know where I'm going, mainly where didn't I go and go there, becomes the eventual nature of the beast. Have you been there? No? Well, guess where you have to go, dummy. There's no map, there's no compass, there's no telling you where you need to be. All I can say is Let's see. I don't know how much we can see from where we are in the game. But they do make these grand sweeping vistas here. Like these big environments you can see out of. If you can see it in the environment, you will go there. Like, I think right now we're looking at Sen's Fortress. Like, if I look out over here. That's Honorlando up there. Castle. Sen's Fortress is off to the side there. I don't want to sit here and fight all these idiots. Just gonna keep dodging around them while I kind of look. As you get up high, you can, like, when you're on Honorlando, you can see, like, everything. I think the only thing you can't see from here is the Undead Asylum, where we started the game, and had to have Odin Ravenface carry us here. But everyone has that entry problem with this game. It's very tough. You are not given anywhere on where to go. They just tell you, oh, go ring this bell, because you came from the asylum. It's your destiny. Which is funny, because the first guy you meet once you get out of the asylum's like, oh, yeah, like you're the first. You know how many undead come through here saying, I'm the chosen one? All of them. Okay? Give up on your dreams. Go die. Like, if they ever made a live-action adaptation of Dark Souls, that guy needs to be played by Ricky Gervais. But that's 2 hours, according to our grand timekeeper, Lord Croven. All hail unto he. I mean, we're wearing the Poobah helmet. Yeah, we're just gonna call it there. We made some decent progress for a change. I think tomorrow you get home. Nope, I don't think I'll have time to do one of my lonely streams. I will have to figure out when I'm exactly going to be able to do those. Seeing as you will be starting a new job soon, and when you do, you will have a much more definite schedule, so we'll be able to actually put these down for everybody to see exactly when we will be streaming, and we will likely keep to that schedule because otherwise I think Lily will explode. She's very punctual like that. Only certain things would really draw us to cancel, and that's in case of emergencies, and we do own 2 dogs. We have 3 parents alive between the 2 of us who do need help. Fairly often, and you do own your 2 horses, which generate unique challenges that not everyone else can appreciate, but they'll just have to suck that up. The worst I can think is it would turn any of our joint streams into lonely streams, where I just do them by myself. Or even start setting up for you to do lonely streams without me. Where you just, I don't know, go play Minecraft or Sims.
Yes, because people want to watch me just dig a hole for an hour. Because that is exactly what I do when I play Minecraft.
So, about the internet. They will watch just about anything as long as there's something interesting about it. For instance, you're a girl who plays video games, and that is apparently still one of the most unheard of things out there, because just being a girl on the internet playing video games tends to give you a bit of a boost. So if you're a dude, you better have a wacky-ass personality, because people don't care. Every dude is a gamer, and every dude is on the internet gaming. You can ask Croven about it sometime. There's just an instant, they call it simping. Being simple, or I'm not really sure how they define it, but you know, it's people who are like, you know, they'll you know, do whatever because you're a girl. They will also be very fucking disgusting to you, so there's a trade-off.
I mean, they can tried, but I am merciless and crabby and yeah.
Like, you can find thousands of examples on the internet of girls who have quit Twitch. Guys quit Twitch because nobody cares. Girls quit Twitch because the wrong people care. And they get really weird. And they make threats, and it's awkward. And if you're listening to this and you're one of those people, don't. I will find you. We are not nice people. We are very friendly people. We can be very nice people. We love you all as audience members.
You're gonna have a bad day, so don't.
If you draw out the evil, you will get the evil, and it won't be pleasant. Just be, just don't be a jerk.
Just be decent!
It's not that hard. It's really not. Yeah, I showed you a video once that there was a girl who had to make a whole overlay scene in OBS that was just about foot play because people just kept harassing her about foot play, and she made this comical, like, infomercial setup thing where she told them to get fucked. It was just this big production she built, and it was hilarious. And we could even do some of that someday. And obviously we have Croven modding in the chat. We have Cheryl, who's my little Autobot trying to catch things. And we'll ban anybody who does it, so... When and if you do Lonely Stream, just know you'll draw a crowd just by being a girl on the internet.
Hey, they can watch me dig a hole for an...
And they will do that. People will watch people... Call Me Kevin, a YouTuber, has one of his biggest series out of just playing Stardew Valley. It's just hours and hours of him building a fake farm in 8-bit pixelation.
No, but I mean literally. Like, I don't even build fun stuff in Minecraft. I just mine.
As long as you do that weird screamy thing you do whenever you get attacked by something, I think you'll just have... Just scream a lot. That's what the internet is. Just... And people just, he's funny. I just heard that play back to me. Oh, God. But yeah, you gotta have a personality and all that to actually, like, get anywhere on the internet. I feel like I have one of those. I hope I have one of those. I don't have a whole lot else. But enough rambling. Let's close this stream. Let's shut it down.
Yay!
No simps in our chat. Not Simpsons, if you're, whatever. Don't be a simp and be in our chat. Bye.
Get out!